Hi guys, this time it's satellite receiver repair, as you can see. But in fun name of Star Trek, it will be cool to watch Star Trek on a Star Trek receiver, don't you think so? Anyway, problem. Actually, this fella, I repaired this fella a few months ago already, and it came back, which is not a good sign. Damn. Last time I replaced a few capacitors and I didn't think that it was a video, so I didn't make it. Now the problem with this one is when you turn it on, you get just LED lighting up and nothing else. When you connect it to a television set, you don't see anything on the screen going on. Just the one sign of life is that LED lighting up and nothing else. So I guess it's can be problems with power supply, providing low voltage, or some caps being leaky, dragging the voltage down, so it's not enough for the digital magic stuff to process anything. We'll see. So I already mentioned that I will check the power supply, and power supply is this board which has a phenolic paper, basically paper bound with phenolic resin, not a hard stuff like this one. Anyway, what I'm looking for is this. You can see that conveniently enough this supply provides me a sealed screen which states what kind of voltage each rail has. 30 volts, minus 12, 22, 12, 5, 5 and 3.3. So I'm gonna check it. I'll show you only the meter and I'll tell you what I'm proving, because I can't really show you both at a time. So I'm gonna switch it on, and believe it or not, but now we have LED blinking. Check it out. Wow, we didn't have this before. And I hear tickling noise again. Maybe you'll be able to hear it. So I'm gonna check, pull this board out and check for bad caps. And previously, when I checked the voltages of the camera, I got the LED lighting up steady, no blinking. And I measured 30 volts rail, okay, minus 12, okay, 22 was 29, 12 was more like 16, 5 was 5.6, 3.3 was 1.9 volts. So I thought maybe something really low in 3.3 volt rail down, which is anyway some digital stuff like microcontroller, because it's essentially voltage that micro's core will want to see. Anyway, I'm gonna pull this board out and I'm gonna check the capacitance and I'll return to you. And yes, as you can see here, these two caps, brown stuff, I replaced before. I think I replaced this guy and this fella. Yeah, I'm gonna check the others. You can see there's quite a few. So I ended up replacing quite a few capacitors. As you can see, 4 of them, in addition to the ones that I replaced before. I replaced these 2000 microfarad 16 volts. I also replaced this, which is 220 by 35. I installed 220 by 50. Closest what I can find, that's I guess 30 volt rail, so wouldn't hurt. And I also installed one another, but I forgot. Here, 35 volt, 100 microfarads. Here was installed 220 by 16. Let me show you this bastard. As you can see. Now let's check its ASR. Check the needle on the meter. I'm gonna show you. See, I'm shorting this in out. place the needle flat, essentially. Now connect this up. You can see needle barely moves. It's dry as a dead dingo's dongla. Anyway, let's move on to these fellas. You can see kinda high in the sky. Have to go. This one more or less fine, but I replaced it because it will eventually go bad. It started to go in bad. It's more like 0.6 ohms of ESR. This one is high in the sky as well. So, conclusion. ESR meter is a great tool to have. If you don't have any, I suggest you buying one or making one on your own. Very nice tool to have in your shack. So, I'm gonna install this power supply in and we'll see will it tick. And yeah, already previously when I repaired it, I already saw signs of repair before me. So it was like 3 repairs by now to it. And actually I feel this whole area stinks. Stinks like charred PCB. So no wonder the electrolytics go bad such quickly, because this area heats up much. So power supply is in place, and let's check the voltages, shall we? Now black probe to ground. I'm using chassis. What's that? Boom. You can see. Now, and yeah, check the display. It's working. Now let's check the voltages. That's a 30 volt rail having 29.6 minus 12 having minus 11.7. Cool. 22 23.6, kinda high, but 12 volt 12.6, nice. 5 volt 5. It's 5 spot on. That's great. Let's drop a gear. 5.1, nice. And 3.3, 3.2. That's good if you ask me. Now let's go and plug this into television. You will see that it's back to operational state, and I'll show you the jig how I managed to film this. You will laugh your ass off, but whatever. Third hand on a cardboard box. Yeah, cheapskate style. So, girls and guys, let's see. Will this stick or not? Come on. Yeah, I think it's gonna tick. Oh, come on. Show me at least something, you moron. Poor signal. 47% zone. Huh? Yeah, I can see it works. No need to listen to this Russian garbage. Whatever. Can return it to channel that it's on. And so I say thanks for watching. See you.